Hey water signs, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This will be a monthly reading for my element of water. So for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, let's get into it. If you're here, there's a message for you, so stick around. As always, take what resonates. Keep in mind energy is fluid, moves in many directions. Take it as you will. Just tapping into my water sign energy. I don't think these cards are ready yet. You know what? We're gonna go with some tarot first, I guess. All right, water signs. There we go. There's something to be celebrated here. A change of plans, change of mindset. Someone may have been kind of indecisive, back and forth about something, and they realized that something wasn't a good idea, and so there's been a change of plan, and this is a change of plan worth celebrating. Okay, I like it. You are being supported in this decision. So both of these flew on the floor. So to me, that's a reversal. We get the King of Cups in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse. King of Cups, this is your masculine energy, right, as a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is who the King of Cups represents. And in reverse, there was some kind of, I'm hearing emotional manipulation, but I don't feel like that's exactly what it is. It feels deeper than that. Upright, the King of Cups is secure and empathetic and very in tune with his own emotions. And the King energy represents the masculine principle, which is the principle that which takes action. So there could have been something emotional that was like blocking you, suppressing you. You could have been easily overwhelmed by your emotions. When the King of Cups appears reverse, he advises you to stay calm despite any stormy seas. There's something that's deep within you at this time, and coming out with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is like childhood. Some of you guys could be clinging to a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine, from the past, finding it difficult to move on. Some of you might be living in the past rather than the present. Some of you might be this King of Cups. If you identify as masculine, and you could be clinging to the past. There's something here with, and take it as it resonates. Again, energy's fluid, so it's going to be different for everybody, but these two together do speak of clinging to the past, finding it difficult to move on. And it's emotional. There's a lot of emotion involved here. It could even go back deeper because we've been really clearing a lot of ancestral shit lately. All right. You could be lacking some playfulness here, or there could have been something rooted in childhood. The Six of Cups does have something to do with children. It's time to move forward. It's time to find forgiveness. When the Six of Cups appears in reverse, it's a need to let go of the past and to move forward with a clear vision for the future. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah. There was a spiritual lesson here. The Hierophant also speaks to like the norms, the rules, the regulations, how things are supposed to be. And coming out with the Page of Swords, you could have new ideas about what's supposed to be, about how things are. You could be wanting to know more, wanting to understand something. There's a guarded nature here in communication with the Page of Swords. Could be afraid to step outside of something because it's like supposed to be a certain way. It's probably a really good time to evaluate things objectively. The Hierophant, though, is really standing out to me. The Hierophant suggests, it suggests that you're supposed to follow social structures that are established, that have their own traditions. It's about adhering to customs and embracing like traditional values for personal growth and liberation. You're not willing to go out on a limb or to offer any new or innovative ideas. Instead, you adhere to the key principles and rules that you know will lead to a successful result. And this could, for some of you, have to do with love, because I cut it here at the Two of Cups. I'm going to pull from the Twin Flame Oracle by Mystic Moons. Twin Flame Journey Oracle. My water signs. There's some fear here that's blocking your ultimate achievement, water signs. False evidence appearing real. Coming out on top of that King of Cups. But the Ten of Pentacles being out here, I do feel like you're going to be able to break through this in this lifetime. There's more to your legacy. There's more to your story. On the other side of grief. On the other side of your shadows. Yeah, this is about going deep, and it's about self-discovery here. About your dreams. What is this? Some of you guys maybe need to refocus. Value your self-worth. There could be something you might not feel like you're good enough, or like there's just something showing you the value in your self-worth. Look at this card, keeps wanting to come out. That Two of Cups energy. Some of you guys, there could be some kind of reunion here, or a union that happens in divine timing. Stop. Hey, stop it. Tell me about this union. For some of you guys, this union could be with yourself. But I don't know. It's come out twice. It feels like there's lots of twos out here. So there could be a lot of polarity as well. Don't make me get the water bottle, little girl. Go on. You could have met someone that actually is helping you do some shadow work, helping you look deeper at yourself, at your grief, at your fears, at your worth, at your dreams, at what you can achieve, help you change, transform. We get the Muse card out here. Yeah, I feel like there definitely could be a divine masculine that is really coming into his divinity here. The divine masculine takes action. I don't know why I feel like I needed to repeat that. A tall tale. The story that you're telling is the story that you're telling. And it came out with Let It Go. I feel like, yeah, look. And this comes back to where we began. There was a story that you were telling, but I don't think it is in alignment with what you actually want. So you could be actually fighting yourself here. fighting your own inner being. It feels like you could be scared to communicate, perhaps. Scared of what others will think of you, or like that you're not good enough. But I feel like that's what you need to let go of, is those fears. We've got great and full out here, which speaks of the power of joy, of happiness, of love, of being love, of loving. It's about being mindful and grateful and knowing that you are enough. It's about committing to your intentions and letting go of attachment to form. So before you can begin to understand the process of manifesting your desires, you need to practice deep gratitude and the willingness to share that with others. That is the true nature of prosperity. It's not about the things you accumulate. It's about how you feel. So you're being invited, water signs, to surrender to an important truth. There's always enough for you. There's always enough time to do the things you need and desire to do, enough opportunities to express your talents and connect to your purpose, and enough magic circulating through the invisible world into the visible. Begin your day immersed in gratitude for everything you have and everything you can't yet see, the unmanifest, which begins with every breath you take. And just know that you are enough and that all of your needs are being fulfilled, even if you doubt this in some moments, right? No one's success can make you feel small. Comparing yourself to others never works. Your life is brimming with unique potential. Focus on that. Because when you focus and when you hold this feeling of gratitude, it acts as this kind of magical, like, open sesame to the floodgates of abundance. Couple that with a playful sense of detachment, and you'll find that miracles have an uncanny way of showing up in your life. Your intentions burst forth into reality with little effort on your part. There's hope brimming with potentiality. It's okay that you don't always trust that this is it, but you're not alone. You are transforming. And right now you're being asked to contemplate how being in the energy of enough, of plenty, makes you feel. Eventually, you'll have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world, what you do or do not have. And then, like magic, you'll have more than enough. It's a fascinating universe we live in. And this is the energy that you're being invited to come back into. right? There could be some grief or some suffering that has really kind of taken the main stage. It's time to find forgiveness and to heal those resentments, to let go of the victimhood, to cut the ties that bind you to destructive stories, to release pain so that you can move into the lesson it offers. And this is also about relinquishing the need to be right. Right? There's times in life when you just gotta forgive. Otherwise, you become a hostage to your own damn anger and frustration or disappointments, resentments. This isn't about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so that you don't have to carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted and cause you pain over and over again. And you become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you're a victim. It's time to cut those cords attaching you to that situation and preventing you from moving forward. Because the truth is, you're victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak it to your friends. Surrender it to your higher power. Right? Say no to drama in all forms. And forgive yourself for engaging in it. Tell a new tale. 35 breaks down to an 8, which reminds us of the connection of all things. Everything is connected, and through this great and full heart, and also through communicating from a place of authenticity is coming through. There could be some denial here. Somebody could have concealed some truth to manipulate or control a situation. There could have been some fear-based communication here. Some of you guys could have allowed the fear of what others will think influence your own words or actions. You or someone else has been telling a tall tale. And you'll always know if a falsehood's spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on illusionary sense of power that's doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by the fear of exposure, perhaps, but something makes you stick to your story even though it has no substance. So whatever lie you're caught up in, or it could be a lie to yourself, whatever it is, it isn't as important as the motive for it. Why does anyone lie? Perhaps we don't believe the truth is good enough, or we want to keep doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. Then there's the lie put forth while in denial, such as hiding an active addiction. In this scenario, we might believe our own lies. The tall tale, the white lie, the stretching of the truth, the blatant fabrication, all about control. The desire for it, the lack of it, the need to maintain it so we can manipulate the outer world and hide our inner one. Today, ask for the truth, all right? Be willing to pay the price and be okay with the vulnerability that your lie is exposing in yourself and in others. Transparency is required here to get where you need to go, to be truly empowered, to reveal the strength of what's true and authentic. Any other path leads to a dead end. Right? Remember the saying, the truth will set you free. I'm going to get one from the shamanic, mystical shaman to wrap this up. Thank you. We got completion. To wrap this up with completion. Got it. So the completion card comes out, number 9, the magical number 9, comes out when it's time for a new beginning. It's time to let go. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? This is the nature of life. The seed, the flower, the fruit, all human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. So you finished a cycle. There's no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it's time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. Right? In your ventures, it's time to reap your harvest. Completion's a time for celebration. It's the energy of the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. Clinging to the old form will bring only decay. All right? It's time to move forward. It's time to wrap something up, leave it in the past, and to see what you can create. All right? Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting, subscribing. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know in the comments that you are here. Turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Let me know in the comments, what are you changing? What have you decided to cut out of your life? What plan have you, changed, or what was the change of plan here? And what have you learned? What is the spiritual lesson in this? I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Fly like the butterfly.